this video is how I think it is, I feel like I'm getting it bad, bro. Clout chasing VTuber crashes out over my rife. Instantly finds out. How? If you don't know, Rev's rife is literally like the innocent, like most innocent person for of like they don't do and by that I mean they don't do anything controversial for any videos or anything. Straight up.
Hey, what's up, guys? Rev
Oh,
here.
besides being a Christian, I forgot about that. People hate Christians. My bad. I forgot about that one. That's the only thing.
So if I had a nickel for every time some weirdo VTuber attacked my wife and then got clowned on and then resorted to calling me an incel after they got embarrassed, I'd have a couple nickels. And I'll have another one after what happened yesterday involving this VTuber named Kaiyo, who made a post trying to shame people for interacting with my wife. Now, before we get into
That's just insane. If you shame anyone for interacting with people, I feel like you're low-key insane. Not gonna lie to you.
everything for today, a little reminder that YouTube has been changing the way they count views. You can even watch a video in its full duration and not be counted as a view because you're not a engaged viewer, which means someone who liked, subscribed, or commented. So doing those things helps your view count. I know it's a very weird system, but I appreciate people who do that. And
I mean, shoot, if that's true, I'll appreciate it too. Yo, do that. Yo, that would be crazy.
Well to it and helps out the video, so just keep that in mind. So this guy right here, Kaiyo, decides to
I like his art too. I actually like his art and everything. Wow.
Make a very snarky call-out post of my wife. So in case you guys don't know, this is my wife, Darlingstrawb. We made a couple of videos like this where people have tried to go after her or after us, and eventually they find out. Now, of course, what does my wife do that is so controversial that it's raising these call-out posts from people like Kaiyo? Well,
I already told you. It's because she's a Christian. People will hate those. I'm not even joking. I love Christians. I'm talking about genuine Christians that, like, you know.
Let me give her some examples of her posts from the past 24 hours. Here's her promoting a stream where she read the Bible to her viewers. Later on, she posted a photo of the spaghetti dinner she made for us. And you know what? This one is controversial. Yes, she puts ranch on her spaghetti.
What?
Okay.
Oh, hell no. Oh, bro. Oh, y'all do that? Oh, y'all gotta be crazy. Oh. Oh, nah. Nah. That's nah.
I know. Be patient. She has a flaw, okay? If there's gonna be one flaw my wife has, this is it, okay? And
nah, I'm typing hate comments all over her Twitter now.
That be a good
nah,
thing.
Dude.
That was the worst thing to
Bro,
deal with
what?
here. But anyways, what happened was it involved Grok. Okay, if you don't know what Grok is the AI system for Twitter. Basically, you can ask it questions, you can make memes, you can do whatever, right? Typical AI system.
It also made that one AI girl that's really hot. I did a video on that.
System, right? And there was a trend going on Twitter where people were asking Grok who was the most famous person to visit their profile. So she basically followed the trend here, saying, hey, at Grok, who was the most famous person to visit my profile? It doesn't need to be a mutual. Don't tag them. Just say who it was, please. And in her case, it was Shibidoki, which is very nice because she's always been nice to my wife. So
yeah, Shibidoki's such a good streamer. Oh my gosh, I love Shibidoki. Yo, if you don't know Shibidoki, VTuber, really nice person. Look them up in due time. Yeah.
Cool. But yeah, a lot of other people were asking, and the accuracy of this is questionable. We don't really know. Sometimes it seems way off. Sometimes it seems accurate. Who knows? But a lot of people were in the replies trying to also get an answer. You see people like Pippa, see myself, Endymion, Legal Mindset, Parrot, Cha, Azahara, all these people. I mean, this is like a murderous row of cool people in the replies here. But anyways, I would ask myself, and I would get an answer. I would get it in the form of Tectone, which, you know what, I don't think it really understood the question too well, but, you know.
No, Tectone's he's a pretty well-known person. He's a pretty chill person. I love my guy Tectone. I'll suck his... Sorry, I meant he's a pretty good... He's a pretty chill person. He's a pretty chill person.
You know what, I'm not going to complain about the result because
pretty hot.
I like Tectone on this channel.
Anyways.
But something happened, right? People started getting canceled for participating in this trend. Yes, people were so upset about people using an AI system that they were shaming VTubers for engaging in the trend, including people like this, who were quite literally guilt tripped into making a public apology. You see this.
Bro, what? Yo, I know. Okay, okay. I know people are really sensitive nowadays, and I can't say some things. But holy crap! What? What do you mean, bro? Like, yeah, okay, okay, okay. The people that bash on you for something as trivial as this, you truly just need to ignore. You truly just do. Like, this is just insane. Yeah, What? What the hell?
This person saying, I shouldn't have done the Grok thing. It was dumb, and my curiosity got the better of me. I have never wanted to use that feature on this site before, but my need to be nosy won out. I am a human and I make mistakes. You know, I'm not even really trying to clown on people like this. I really am more just like, I feel a little sorry for them that they have to grovel at the feet of their peers.
No, because yeah, it's actually so sad. Like, what the what the heck? What am I looking at? No, tell me in the comments what is the reason why you think that they had to apologize for this? What would is it because like I gotta think about this, dude.
Because
Oh
they
my
asked Grok
gosh.
a silly question. Like, is this really worth
How do
any
you
response whatsoever?
yeah,
Don't let people
how do you get
push
hate
you
from
around
this?
like this. It's kind of sad, honestly. Like, I'm glad I'm not the kind of person who has to subject myself to these sorts of public floggings because I do something as innocuous as asking Grok who's the most famous person to look at my profile. Very weird stuff, but of course, this is where we get kaiyo. We have this energy going around where this fun trend is now turned into a witch hunt, where people are going after anyone who's engaging with Grok in any sort of a way. So here's the posting question. Kaiyo begins by saying, it's high-key weird seeing some of you be against AI arts, but then turn around and use Grok for some memes thinking it's funny. So this
I can't say the R word because people get annoyed at that now. But this person is that. That is for sure. That is 100% for sure. AI art. You mean like, the stuff that could like make people like go out of a job maybe eventually? Oh, but using it you think that is comparable to using it for memes? Yeah? Oh yeah. Oh my bad. I apologize, guys. Yeah. You got to be stupid. You actually no, you have to be stupid. Sorry.
this is your casual virtue signaling slop post that you see on this side of Twitter where he
Sorry for pausing on my glorious king. It's also disappointing seeing friends interact with that strawberry person. What the heck did Strawberry do, bro? Why is this guy? What?
virtue signaling about
What?
Grok for likes and attention. But then it gets weird because he adds this reply saying, it's also disappointing seeing friends interact with that strawb person. That seems a bit odd, right? You're thinking of my wife when you're talking about Grok.
AI.
What does this do? Number one, it doesn't say any reason as to why people shouldn't interact with her. It's just vague and petty for no reason whatsoever. Comes completely out of left field. But also, he's saying it's disappointing to see friends interact with her. How terminally online are you that you're getting disappointed seeing your friends interact with someone you don't like?
It's so disappointing, guys. Why is my friends interacting with someone that literally did nothing? Literally nothing at all, by the way. This reminds me of the whole thing that he was talking about with the sponsor too. How she got literally removed from the sponsor despite doing nothing because she was associated with Rev. This is actually insane. Like, this is the definition of clinically online. I'm so disappointed in my friends for interacting with this innocent person. I am so disappointed. Why would you ever do this? What is wrong with you? I don't understand. Holy crap!
It's very strange, very mind broken behavior here. But of course, people would start pointing out the hypocrisy, especially of the second part, but also the first part as well. So he's
Right.
complaining about Grok, right? Meanwhile, the next stream he does, as pointed out here, is a game. He's streaming a game that uses generative AI. It's right here,
There's no
right
shot.
in the Steam description of this game.
There
So
is
this guy is virtue
no
signaling about
shot.
Grok and AI being so evil, and then immediately turns around and streams a game that uses generative AI.
But, but it's different when I do it. I'm sorry, bro. This guy needs to just get off the internet. There's no shot. There's literally no way, dude.
Are you kidding? And then I poke around in this guy's alt account on Twitter. Now we're on the friend policing part, right? So he said this. I just typed in friend on his account.
Whoa.
He said this. If you just blindly hate a person just because your friend has a problem with them, you are emotionally immature. And another one saying, if your friend group thrives off of talking bad about other people, especially unprovoked, you are weird. Please grow up.
This is the most hypocritical. Holy crap. This is the most hypocritical person I've ever seen. How are you this? How are you? What happened? That was like a year ago too. What happened? This guy was actually somewhat based, and then he just got fucked over. Sorry.
The call's coming from inside the house, dude. That is literally you. You're friend policing people and attacking others you don't know for attention. It's so embarrassing how hypocritical this guy is. He's literally describing his own post on his alt account. No self-awareness whatsoever. Now, of course, the replies to this tweet were almost exclusively negative towards him. You can see people saying Strawb is the sweetest VTuber in the space.
No, literally. She didn't do nothing. What did she do?
She's a sweetheart. You're a bitter political freak. Good job attacking a woman is a path that'll likely backfire. Just stop harassing women. Why? She's the most polite, neutral people I've ever seen. And yada, 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 right? But we get to the response from my wife. She would quote him and ratio him into the shadow realm, saying, why is it disappointing someone would interact with me? What have I done that is so evil people shouldn't speak to me? This is so mean and I don't even get it. I don't even know you. We've never interacted, yet you post this for your huge audience to see. I just don't get it. And she adds, and I don't want anyone to be mean to him or anything. Please don't. That's the last thing I want. I'm just sad, honestly. I just want to understand why someone would say something like this as a big creator with influence. I just don't feel like I deserve this. I don't know. You know, the thing is, like, if this guy wanted to say something about me, like, if there was a version of this with that Rev person, maybe I would have understood it a little more because
I mean, maybe just because you talk about controversial topics sometimes, but even then, you don't really do nothing. You don't do nothing to this guy. This guy is just schizo. This guy's a D1 schizo. I don't
criticize this guy for his tweets in the past, and we're going to see one of those examples in just a second. But going after Strawb with no reason attached, and he'll never give a reason.
Wait. Did he say he criticizes her? I mean him. Is the reason about to be because Rev criticizes this guy sometimes, and so Strawberry, it's disappointing, quote unquote, to see his friends interact with Strawberry because of that? There is no way that's about to happen. There's absolutely no way that's about to happen.
With no reason attached, and he'll never give a reason, by the way. Weird. Just a very weird thing to do, besides just being completely out of left field. But I asked in the replies to Strawb's tweet saying, hey, at Grok, is it racist to discriminate against people based on the color of their skin? Because Kaiyo has a very documented history of hating white people.
Bro, I hate people that say this. I hate it so much. Holy crap. You have to understand this. There's so many black people. So I have to calm down because my dad might hear. There's so many black people I say this, it is the most stupid thing ever. The most stupid thing ever. Like, holy crap. Oh my gosh, you can't be racist. It's only prejudice. It's only prejudice. Tell me what's the difference between racism and prejudice? Oh, it's because black people are a minority. Well, they are a minority, so I don't need to quote that, technically. A minority can still do damage to a lot of people. There has been people that have been canceled for saying the N-word like 10 years ago. 10 years ago. 10 years ago. As a white person. They're an amazing person, by the way. An amazing person. And they got straight up canceled. And they couldn't, they stopped posting like videos and stuff for such a long time. Because they said the N-word 10 years ago. And they couldn't take the hate from that. You know how insane that is? Holy crap.
Saying can't be racist towards white people, but of course, someone like you wouldn't know that. Look at this diet Uki Violetta, this dollar store Uki Violetta. He wishes.
Like, I seriously hate people that say that.
Imagine how pathetic that is. But yeah, what am I going to do in this situation if you're going to be crying and pissing your pants over Grok being used? I asked Grok, is this racism? Yes, it is, according to Grok. Discriminating against people based on the color of their skin is racism.
Yeah.
And you know what their source for this was? The dictionary. Because, yeah, duh, there's no exception for white people. It doesn't say racism is discrimination based on skin color.
But white privilege. There is pretty much no white privilege. The only quote unquote white privilege there are, you could argue maybe, not even really, with like police officers. Yeah, you could say that. But there's nothing in the law. It is strictly class privilege. That's truly all it is. Like, I promise. It's so stupid.
Except for white people when they're the target. I mean, anyone with common sense knows this, and it's amazing how the VTubing scene, the certain portion of the VTubing scene, is more angry about people using Grok than people being openly racist like this. Isn't that crazy how the values are so upside down? But anyways, keep in mind, this is the same guy who only a few months ago was virtue signaling about gamer subs and kirsche. Remember the situation with kirsche? People engaged in a life ruination campaign against her for being a quote-unquote problematic VTuber, for having views they don't like, basically. And they're trying to go after sponsors.
Kirsche? Bro. Oh my god. I know people are sensitive, but okay. Yep, keep going. My bad.
About gamer subs, which is one of her sponsors, and he decided to end his partnership with gamer subs and stand in unity.
Actually insane.
These bigoted views. And he says, I believe in fostering an inclusive community.
Oh yeah?
Inclusive.
Oh yeah?
Unless you're white, of course. But anyways,
oh yeah. Inclusive, yeah.
After this whole kerfluffle and people were making fun of him for his very bizarre attack on my wife, he would then lash out with this response, saying, I might be the rage-baiting king. You know, his handle is ohaiyokaiyo. I think it's ohaiyokaiyo at this point. Yeah, he's just pretending to be stupid, ladies and gentlemen. He just had a bunch of people make fun of him, and that was a part of his plan, his amazing plan.
Yeah, he just wanted to get upvote or whatever responses and everything. Yeah, for sure.
I don't know. What's the plan? I guess attention? Well, attention he has received. Here's the replies. You can see Rosie Bell saying, you are. It's impressive how dumb your takes are consistently. And then
I love Rosie Bell. Such a nice creator. Hell yeah.
Picture just sums up everything. Okay, this is literally the situation in a nutshell right here. But you keep going. People say, more like just one of the kings of cope. You guys just don't get it. I'm rage baiting, you losers. I'm doing it on purpose. I'm actually super duper smart.
Yeah.
Dude thinks he's him. With a picture of Andrew Tate's.
Like, at least, okay, you might disagree with this, but in my opinion, at least Andrew Tate's funny. You know what I'm saying?
Where's the crown, King Nothing?
Holy crap.
This one. Idiotic statement. Oh, wow, so many people are triggered. and just keep going on, and then people saying you're like a terrible person, and you're racist, rage baiting, Schrodinger's douchebag,
Yeah.
all this stuff. But yeah,
And also with what Rev said before, how he'd understand if this guy attacked to Rev. Why are you even attacking people based on who they're associating with? Like, as long as they're like innocent anyway. Like, oh, just because you don't like the person, like, are you serious? Like, bro, like, get a grip, dude. Like,
here's the ultimate
holy
code.
crap.
This was, I guess, towards the end
Oh,
of
oh,
the
they
freak
literally
out,
talked about it already.
where my wife responds
Crazy.
saying, "So you're just being mean for no reason. I hope you find what you're looking for, I guess." And he says, "You married a far right incel, and you're worried about me being mean."
Come here. Come here. Come here. How do you be an incel? How do you be an incel when you're married? Oh, sorry. Sorry. Do we know what that word means? Do we do we do we know what that word means? Are we sure we know what that word means? You got it. You got it, bro. You got it, bro. Schizo out. Schizo out at this point, Kaiyo. You got it. Holy crap. You made a far right instantly worried about me being mean. Also, how is this guy far right? To me, this guy's like centrist. No? Okay. Okay. Or at least like center right, anyway. Whatever.
Again, if I had a nickel every time some wackadoo VTuber who's lashing out at me or my wife calls me an incel to my wife, I'd have a lot. Okay, I'd have a lot of nickels at this point, because it happens almost every single time. These people go after, unprovoked, my wife or myself or a marriage or whatever, and then when they get clowned on by everyone, they resort to calling me an incel. It makes it make sense. Now,
Crazy. Oh, by the way, he was rage baiting. He was rage baiting before. Yeah. Is this rage bait too? You know, when you're rage baiting, like, you would think you'd know when to rage bait. Like, this is not a moment to rage bait. Oh, it's because he wasn't rage baiting. Oh, I see now.
Not familiar, because the internet has watered this term down to the point where it means nothing.
Yeah.
Incel means involuntary celibate, meaning it's someone who's a virgin who wants to lose their virginity but can't because they're so socially inept. So in this sentence, he calls me a married incel.
Yep.
Make it make sense.
Nah, dude, it makes sense. You don't think this makes sense? Dude, this makes sense, Chaz. No, this makes the most sense to me.
I've ever seen in my life. And I also find it very odd that people like this have such a hyper fixation on my marriage in a negative way.
Yeah.
It's weird. Why does it bother you so much?
Yeah.
Why do we bother you so much? You would get no negative attention from people.
I can tell you straight up. As I said at the beginning of this video, you are a Christian. You're in a happy marriage. Most likely, I'm assuming. I don't know them, so this is assumptions. But you are at least Christian, and and you can see online that they at least portray themselves as a happy marriage. I think they are truly happy, but that's besides the point. And people just hate that. So
people like me, if you
it is how it is.
Stop talking about me and my wife, and number two, stop being racist. It's that simple. No one would care anymore. You can go do your e-boy fiend streams, whatever you want. No one would care. And this whole situation is really just it should be a bit of an eye-opener for someone like this. Talking about how he's going to police his friends. Dude, where are they?
Crazy.
None of them showed up. You just got clowned on by everyone. There's like one somewhat not negative comment for every 100 negative ones. Like, where?
And it's because I don't want to be mean to this guy, but why would anyone show up to this guy hating on this woman for no reason? It's just because he's just a schizo. People don't want to be friends with schizo. Like, schizo was like, why?
Brother, they didn't show up.
Yeah.
Like, where are they? They're not coming to your defense. And I saw plenty of people from your own community being like, dude, this is embarrassing. Like, what are you doing? And I left one more reply, basically making fun of the fact that he's trying to act like this is all just rage bait and not cope, sharing all the things that we already talked about. And then he responds saying, "Womp womp." What do you mean womp womp, dude? Like, as I pointed out here, you picked a fight with my wife, and then you got clowned on, and then you started coping, and then you tell me womp womp when you're getting dunked on. What are you talking about, dude? This is like unlimited cope.
That's what people say when they have nothing else to say, though. We all know it. That's literally what people say when they have nothing else to say. Just womp womp and tries to move past the point.
Copium Kaiyo. I think it's a good name, actually. It has a good ring to it, but this whole situation is just so stupid, man. Like, really? This all started with people asking silly questions to Grok and ends up in this complete meltdown. Embarrassing stuff, man, but anyways, that's going to do it for this video. As always,
I truly don't. I don't understand people sometimes, dude.
In the comment section down below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.
People are at Jeff Nippard. I love Jeff Nippard. Well, sometimes. Not this video, though. But anyway, sorry. People are truly just crazy, dude. I don't know how you even get to this level of schizo. But I sure as hell do not want to get to this level of schizo. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, subscribe, like, you know what I'm saying. You know, you already know. I don't need to say it. Rev is an amazing creator. I'll leave his original video in the description, as always, and I'll see you guys. Goodbye.